going on, RCR gang? We back again. Got some more fitness and health tips for you. So today the topic is accountability, and it's something you got to have all throughout life, but especially when you in the discipline of working out. So that's our topic for today, for accountability.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some benefits and some cons with dealing with accountability. Let's start with the cons. When you're not accountable, you're not holding yourself to a higher standard to achieve whatever goal it is you set out. For example, in running, if I say I want to run 3 times a week and I'm healthy and my time is freed up and I don't hit those numbers, I need to figure out why didn't that not happen? Why was I not able to complete it? Was it because of lack of accountability? Was it choices I made throughout the days? Or was it just something out of my control? But when it's in your control, you have to make sure that you put in the work to achieve the goal that you set out, always. And it's just, people can see that as well. So if you're not accountable for your actions ever, like, the energy you spread about is not going to be positive. And same with your body working out. You don't work out, then you're not going to achieve the results.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's it's crazy because, like, when you don't hold yourself accountable, you'll start to see, when you try to hold yourself accountable and do things, you'll see like what you were missing, like, and how you could have had more things in place. Say like you're missing workouts or you skipping them, and for whatever reason. I know life happens, but if you, like you said, you got an opportunity to, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. And if you're not taking advantage of those opportunities, it's going to show. It's going to show in your performance. It's going to show in your disciplines, and it can affect different areas of your life if you're not holding yourself accountable. So it's definitely important.
It's important to do that, because when you do it as a benefit, you reap all the rewards from it. Like, that is the sole point of doing it, is the reward feeling and the result you get off of it. That's solely 100% what it is all the time. You set out to hit a certain amount of miles in a week and you achieve that, you feel elated, you feel so great, you feel good, and that's what we're all chasing for, is that feeling. Like, we want to make accomplishments and achieve. That's just being accountable means you achieving.
Yep. And any great athlete or anybody that's doing anything great is holding themselves accountable every day. They're taking their time and taking ownership of what they do and embracing it. You don't have to be hard on yourself, but you do have to kind of have a sense of urgency when it comes to it, because if you're not holding yourself accountable, who will?
You gotta take ownership of that, because it's on you.
Yep.
So that's a big deal too, is owning your work and everything you do. When we hit the runs, we own it 100% of it. There is no like running and then walking and then running. Our goal is long distance running, so we're hitting these miles like we intend to. We taking ownership of it. Like, all those miles, that's us. Those are miles. We taking ownership of it, so we're working for them. You gotta take ownership with everything you do.
And you never know who's watching. You never know who you're inspiring. You never know who's getting ideas from you that can help change their life. So when you hold yourself accountable, you may inspire someone else to do the same for themselves, and you start creating a cycle of people that want to do better in life and try to make the world a better place.
That's valuable. It's valuable to spread inspiration and to be inspired, to then re-inspire somebody else. It's like a constant cycle. You got to take value in the work that you produce. It's important. If you hit those 15 miles like you set out to do, you won't feel like, man, why didn't I run 20? You're gonna feel good about just hitting that goal, and then you can set the next goal to hit the 20, or whatever your number may be. But that's valuable. You gotta understand how valuable the work is that you put into what you do.
Exactly. And don't underestimate your value of what you do. It's like you know, people gonna gravitate towards it, and who does, if it doesn't matter. Like, you gotta, you know, continue to put yourself in a position to, you know, excel, and, you know, holding yourself accountable is gonna help you do that. So that's what it's all about, you know, especially when it comes to sports and just in general, but definitely in running. Like, if you're not holding yourself accountable, it's gonna show.
Yeah, them times are not gonna look right. Them lungs are not gonna feel right.
you gonna be hurting out there.
Yeah, so it's important, man. Like, it's important. So
yeah, man. Like, you know, we appreciate y'all watching, and make sure you're holding yourself accountable.